Welcome back to County Connection. See how you can cultivate your own green thumb with some help from a master gardener.
Here's the Mira Mesa Presbyterian Church Community Garden.
I have like kale and then some bok choy here, spinach.
We have Chinese eggplant.
Dozens of people come here, and each one has a little plot to grow food and flowers.
So we have some California poppies.
Like Richard Herman, he lives in an apartment.
So this was a great opportunity to actually do something I enjoyed, but actually have a plot of land with some good sunshine.
The vegetables, herbs, and flowers here are thriving. But more than that, everybody's learning so much.
This is all from our scraps from the kitchen, and it turned into dirt that we can feed our gardens with.
I never knew how to do this. I just stick it there, read the label.
That's because Vince Lozano is here giving advice.
Well, a lot of people grow some of the older varieties like Sequoia.
And Vince is what's called a master gardener.
I created the Master Gardener Volunteer Program in San Diego County.
Now, there are about 350 master gardeners. They're experts in everything from growing vegetables to pest management and composting, and they volunteer their time.
Examples would be working with community gardens, working with memory care facilities, working with school gardens. We typically staff approximately 100 Ask a Master Gardener booths throughout the county every year.
Scott Parker is the University of California Master Gardener Coordinator for the County of San Diego. So how do you get to be a Master Gardener? It's a 6-month training program.
When they graduate from that program, they are then required to give 50 hours of volunteer service back to the community during that first year.
To be a master gardener, you really have to have a calling.
Of course, these little bait stations.
For Vince Lozano, it began when he was 10 years old.
Getting some navy bean and corn seed from the kitchen cabinet and deciding to start a little vegetable garden. And amazingly, they grew, and we actually harvested some popcorn and beans. And I was kind of hooked from that point on.
He is a wealth of information, and he's always sharing with us tips and plants that he's grown.
The hardest thing to really be skilled as a gardener is the knowledge that takes years to build up. And that's where access to the Master Gardener program is, I think it's just unmatched.
Once we realized who he was, we're like, oh my gosh, we have like this local celebrity here in the garden. It was really cool. So he's the go-to guy with all the questions we have about anything, and he just loves helping people.
It's a gift of knowledge and experience these master gardeners as volunteers freely pass along.
I just think that the Master Gardeners are an incredible group of people, and I feel extremely fortunate and very privileged to work with them.
And all you have to do is look at this thriving garden to see the rewards go both ways. For the County News Center, I'm Suzanne Bartol.
They crawl wherever you let them, but don't let that bug you.
This is a male hissing cockroach. Today we were invited to San Pasqual Unified School District's Garden and Art Day. My name is Tracy Ellis. I'm the county entomologist for the Department of Agriculture at the county. We're doing our outreach event to about 350 students.
So tell me where you guys have seen insects.
We have 2 lab assistants that work in the insect and plant pathology laboratory, and we have 1 student worker with us today. Can we touch it? We have some pet insects that we bring to outreach for children. We have walking sticks and cockroaches. We also have insects on display that the kids find very interesting. Do you want to look through the magnifier? In order to memorialize today, they're taking home a clothespin larva that they made so they can hang it on their refrigerator.
The county has been an amazing partner with us because we have Art and Garden Day. And the county's entomology department has come out to join us to show us our connection to the earth.
Anybody know how many legs insects have?
They know a lot already, and this is just helping reinforce all the stuff that they're already being taught in biology.
So you're gonna grab a packet, and then you're gonna grab a marker, okay?
Maybe kids will take an interest in insects and decide that they want to become a student in agriculture in the future.
The county is making it rain for some lucky local nonprofits. County employees dig deep once again. The County Employees Charitable Organization, or CECO, held its annual awards breakfast. Nearly 90 organizations received money this year. In all, close to $140,000 was distributed to charities.
The grants that we're going to be awarding today goes to a variety of tangible items to help support nonprofit programs. For example, our largest grant today is about $8,000, and it's going toward dental equipment.
We're so thankful to the CECO organization for considering our request. We're very excited to purchase this equipment and make sure that our volunteer specialists and our dental staff has the tools that they need to provide the state-of-the-art, high-quality care that we provide for low-income seniors.
I want to thank the CECO board and all the county employees for your support. The grant that you're awarding us will be used to purchase new appliances for our transitional living sober housing.
You know, the county's motto is the noblest motive is the public good. And I don't think that's better exemplified than here today with the fact that we have county employees that have willingly give from their county paychecks.
All of the money is donated by current and retired county employees. It's all zen to this volunteer, helping to make a difference.
I'm Ben Rayner, and I'm the Tai Chi instructor here. The one thing about Tai Chi is that Tai Chi is described as a moving meditation, and that's absolutely true. The longer you do the form, the more comfortable you are with the movements of the form, where you don't have to think about them. Suddenly you find yourself in a meditative state. You're just quiet. Your brain has finally just quit talking to you, and you're doing this thing, and you're in a quiet place. You're physically moving. Sometimes you're perspiring, but you're still meditating. All the motions in Tai Chi are natural motions. It's not extreme. You don't overextend, you don't overreach, you don't overdo. You work within a set parameter that's conducive to the way the joints are built, conducive to the way the muscles are built, conducive to the way we move naturally. Now, as we get older, we get less movement, so you have to work into getting more of that movement back. Joints being what they are, I can't fix them, but I can try to relieve some of the stress on them. That's it.
I learned to breathe, I learned to have control of my muscles, and I have no pain at all. I take no medication, I had no surgery, and I think this has been a complete success.
The students have a camaraderie. There's something about the room when you walk into it that makes things different.
It helps with balance, it helps with self-esteem, it helps with so many things. It's just a wonderful class.
I don't go home thinking I don't want to go back there anymore. I never go home thinking that. I'm always thinking, what's the next day? Come try. Come try.
Four-leaf clovers are hard to find, but what if you could print one?
.3D printing is taking a 3D model you create on the computer and bringing it into the real world, making it a physical object you can touch. Today we did the St. Patrick's 3D printing lucky keychains, shamrocks.
It's really cool. It seems like there's so many possibilities and opportunities to be creative with it.
Gonna put it on my backpack for first grade next year.
Well, they went right into it. It's like they know this technology already. You could do basically anything you want to make if it's in your imagination, and if the physics are right, you can do it.
I think just exposure to new technology, and it's probably technology they'll need to learn when they get older, so it's perfect.
To see more stories like these, follow us on social media or visit countynewscenter.com.